2.5 kilometers. Exit left, then enter roundabout.
No. Hello, can everybody hear me and see me? How are we all doing? Where am I going? Oh, straight on. Oh, why does the chat keep disappearing? Stay on there. Top chat, live chat. Live chat.
Exit left, then enter roundabout.
How are we all doing today? I've just had one of them days. Oh, what are we all up to? I've got to travel miles now, at 4 hours, 5 hours, just to collect one part because everything broke today. Just a nightmare. Why are you doing that, camera? Hi Leon, it's crap sometimes. Keep going. Yeah, it is. Tell me about it. Just let me set this up a little bit better so it's not. There we go. It's more in the middle.
Continue en route.
Sat nav. Oh, the sat nav is finally working. Do a handbrake turn for the boys. Yeah, do a handbrake turn when I'm doing. I was just about to say what speed I'm doing. When I'm doing the speed limit, which is 120 kilometers on this road. Java, how we doing, mate? How is California? I bet it's nice and sunny. Do you want to join me for my 2-hour journey to collect a part? Should I keep the just my life? How are we doing, Leah? How are we doing? Good to see you back on YouTube. My nose for some reason has started itching. Wow. Hopefully my signal stays here. It looks a bit terrible from where I am now. Why is everyone driving so slow? We're on a motorway. Careful in Mummy's car. That's my daddy. Reverse the camera showing. Oh, you want me to reverse the camera? 1 second. We can do that, I believe. Boom. There we go. I'm on the side. Oh, let me just move the little thing. How can we do that? Oh, there we go. Look, I'm overtaking an Audi. Why is an Audi going so slow? What's going on? Oh, it's an old deer at the wheel, that's why. Because that is definitely unusual. Wouldn't normally see an Audi going that slow. Let me just turn the camera back. The problem is I put it at the side of the car so it doesn't get in my way when I'm looking and I'm kind of hitting the door pillar. That's why it's not really showing that well. So yeah. Should I keep you there when I'm doing my journey or should I turn you off? Would you like to stay with me? That's what I'm trying to say. I think the chat comes back on when someone actually writes a message. For some reason now, I've lost the chat. Why can't we keep the chat on? I will stay with you, sexy. Oh, yeah. It just comes up when someone puts a message. That's why the chat disappears. This might be boring. But, you know, if you've got a boring day, why not watch this? It started raining again. And according to the old Sati nav, I've got 1 hour and 53 minutes left before we reach our destination. Mummy needs the car back clean and full of fuel, not like last time. Well, you know what the problem is there? You keep giving it to me. You shouldn't give the car to me full of fuel. It's a bad move on your part. Where are you headed? I'm headed. I don't know the exact. Well, Maynooth. I'm headed to Maynooth. So long way away. Long way away. I'm on my own. So I said, you know what? We'll turn the old camera on, and we'll see who wants to join me with the journey. Yeah, just one of them days. A car has been kicking my arse. It's a simple job, simple fix. The fuel pump, high pressure fuel pump blew up. So we got second-hand fuel pump, second-hand injectors because it wasn't worth reconditioning them all. And the fuel pump that I got looks like it's bagged, which is just...
In 1.5 kilometers, exit left. Then keep left.
Which is just the issue with second-hand parts. Hard life is all. I see why when I'm trying to read it, it goes away. I've been waiting 3 months to install an engine on a 05 Mazda. I need to turn here. I got 2 bad used engines and a bad rebuild. Wow! I thought I was having a bad day.
Exit left, then keep left.
I thought I was having a bad day. What's the customer saying about that? I bet the customer's over the moon. They have to wait that long.
Keep left.
Master 2008 120 DCI, very underpowered. Oh, I didn't see that. That's the last bit. Underpowered. Any ideas? Have you got a lot of black smoke? It's my daughter's car. Oh, that's not too bad. Do you have a lot of black smoke in that Renault Master? Indicator off. You don't need the indicator on. If I miss some of the comments, you obviously know why. No black smoke. Have you got any error codes? Is this tranny gonna let me out? Yeah.
Continue en route.
You need to post a video on your page. Yeah, but can't really do any of them in the minute because everywhere's shut. Well, stuff's just opening up right. It looks like I've got a black eye. Service lighting glow plug on. Well, I need error code, mate. That'll make it a little bit easier for me. With them lights being on, there must be some sort of error code. Could be a turbo pressure sensor, something along them lines, turbo faults. Afternoon too, mate. How are we all doing? Beep 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 beep. How far can you go without back brakes? How far can you go without back brakes? Well, it depends how big balls you got. I mean, if you got no back brakes at all, your pedal should go to the floor. I'm 2005 Vera today. Went out and way home and started to become real slow, and then crawled home. I'm going to need some error codes. But again, you could have, well, there could be loads of things. Error code is going to... gotta go. See you later, mate. Where are you based? I'm in Ireland. We'll get error codes. Yeah, no problem. Get me some error codes and I can hopefully lead you in the right direction. It's like a grinding noise from the rear. Well, I'd say you've got metal on metal then. So your metal brake pad is hitting on the disc. And as soon as you hear that noise, it's game over. New pads, new discs, end of story, bish bash bosh, sorted. Right, we've got a Beamer, an X5 I believe, is it? Coming, overtaking me with a trailer. Yeah, that is illegal. He is speeding with a trailer. You're not allowed to do that speed. I'm just saying, I never personally speed. I'm a good boy. Trailer. Well, he isn't an X5, so. I need. Oh, I'm back! Bloody hell. Signal keeps dropping out. We're back! I think, for a second. For how long? I don't know. Are we back? Are we back? Live messages. Welcome back. Thank you. Don't know how much the toll is. How much are tolls that you are from around the world? I'll tell you in a second how much this toll is, because there's a sign coming up soon. It should tell me how much it is. But I don't know. But from where you are in the world, how much are tolls roughly? It does look like I've got a great shiner. You should see the other guy. That works. She went down with a fight. 6 what? Dollars, euros, sterling, yen. Copper. £6. Don't know how much it is here. I think, well, there's 2 or 3 tolls on this particular road, and they're all different prices. Why am I thinking this one's $3.20? Or is that the next one? That's the yellow marker, Leon. Last time I used the toll was from £5. £5. It's £5. Don't know how much it is here. We will soon find out. There'll be a few changes coming to my channel very soon. I'm doing live streams once a month for my Patreon stuff. I will be doing a video explaining everything. Parkside, how we doing? That was the Severn Bridge. Oh yes, the Severn Bridge. The fiver. How much is the Humber Bridge now? I remember going over the Humber Bridge years ago. Does anybody know how much the Humber Bridge is now? And I don't know if my dad's still here, but if he is, hopefully he'll remember how much it was when we was in the UK to how much it is now. So I can't remember. Emergency vehicles only. How much is this toll? I need to get some money ready. I wonder if I should try. I bet they won't. Maybe we should try and go. God knows, was free when was. It wasn't free. I remember it wasn't free when I was. No tolls on the Severn Bridge now. I wonder if we could get the person in. Can't remember. It was a long time ago since I went over the Humber Bridge. I wonder if we can get the person in on the toll bridge to say hello on camera. Should I try? Should I try and get them to say hello? Hello, hello, Andy! I bet they won't. Should I try? Should I try and get the person, if I can get a person on the toll to say hello? Humber Bridge, 3.5 ton, £1.50. Is that what it is now, or is that what it was years ago? I thinking it was 20p. If I remember that, I could be completely wrong with that. But I seem to have got 20p in my head. How much it was when we went past. It was 20, it wasn't 40 years ago. David, how are we doing? Jason didn't see your message. Take this phone call. Balls! Barry, how are you doing? My phone would ring when the toll is doesn't tell me yet. We are a car €1.90. €1.90. I'm back. It just went off when I was near the toll. I'll come in the fast lane and you're fucking hanging back. Well, do you know what? Fuck you then. Yeah. Fucking idiot. For it, Leon. I'm not in a fast car, I can't. Fucking Mercedes. An hour and a half left apparently till I get to my destination, and it's mainly on this road, I think. I don't know if I have told. Where are you going? It's going to be an hour and a half before I get there, and I've got to go for a wire for one of my scan tools. broke, and I can't reset the fuel monitor meters on this car. Not that it's particularly stopping it from starting, but it is causing me issues in other ways. And I think that the second-hand pump I've got is bagged. Wasn't you once a Lincolnshire lad? Before, yes, I was, mate. I was a yellow belly, born and bred in Lincoln. We got road works. Why have we got road works? Go into the fast lane. What's he actually doing? He doesn't appear to be doing anything. Just driving down the road with flashing orange lights, and there's no one working. Okay. Doing fuck all then. Ooh, it's hot. I'm just being nosy. What? I don't know what you're being nosy for, because I didn't see the message. Oh, it's gonna be late night. So much to do tomorrow. There's some really cool videos coming up on some classic cars. We've got an Imp, we've got a Stroke 8, and we've got an old Kabuto tractor. When I refer to a Stroke 8, does anybody know what I'm referring to? Interested to see if anyone in the comments can figure that out. I want to see the van finish. Looks mint. Thanks a lot, mate. I've been told from a few people on the comments that it looks unprofessional and stupid, and I would never work on their vehicle if I turned up in a van that looks like mine. One person said it looks like a clown car and unprofessional. So there we go. Good old YouTube warriors, you've gotta love them, haven't you? You've gotta love them. So yes, does anyone know what I'm referring to when I say Stroke 8? I know they are, mate. It's just funny, because if I turned up in a thing that was rusting and falling apart, you know, would they say then that's okay? But just because I've changed, no, not a V8, a Stroke 8. Stroke 8. Does anybody know what I'm referring to? It's a nickname for a car, and the nickname is Stroke 8. How far are we away? I should get the mileage up. Mercedes-Benz, nice one, mates. Just googled it. Without cheating, all right. Not a Scooby-Doo with a Stroke 8. No, Mercedes W115, otherwise known as a Stroke 8. At least you admitted you googled it, because what a lot of people do is they Google it and they just say what Google says, and they don't admit that they've just Googled it. So fair play. What is this bloody fucking idiot doing in his Insignia? Smoking, blue smoke coming out the back. It is an Insignia after all, so, and he's going really slow. I think he's in trouble. Is this Mercedes box van actually going to overtake me? Or is he just hanging out in the fast lane for shits and giggles? He is. He's going to overtake me. He's struggling because I am doing the speed limit and he's actually overtaking me. There we go. Say hello. You, sir, are speeding. Naughty, naughty. I'm not, honestly. 100% not. So if I'm not, he definitely is. Oh, the black clouds in front of me. It's going to piss down again. My arm is actually burning because the sun is that down. We give it about 2 seconds and it's going to be pissing down. A proper Mercedes. So yeah, we got some really cool videos coming up on them old motors. We've even got a couple of videos coming up on Renault 5s. So yeah, recently I've just been doing a lot of old cars. Because nobody else will touch them. Which I really don't understand. Now there is things you need to know about old cars. And there's a few things you need to know depending on what model. But they're still very simple compared to modern cars. But yeah, the bolts can be a problem, stuff like that. God, that Mercedes Boxman is really clipping along. Because I'm certainly not speeding now still, and he is still getting away from me. But he's my buffer. So it's always good to have a buffer on a motorway, and what I mean by that is that he's going to get into trouble if the police are up there, and I won't. He's my buffer. Always good to have a buffer on a motorway. Remember that. Why did they call it a stroke 8? Because it's when it was made in 1968. Well, that's when this particular model came out. They came out halfway through 1968, I believe. And stroke 8. Old motors were way easier to work on. Yeah. But they do have their little idiosyncrasies. You do need to know a little bit about them because some models are, you know, you'll see when I do the videos. But yeah, I mean, there's no computers, there's nothing like that. It's good old-fashioned mechanics. It's just the bolts on them. You know, an easy job to undo 3 bolts, for example, like you're going to see on this stroke 8. And I can see the bolts should be really easy, 30 seconds, turned into a few hours, heli cores and all sorts of stuff. So that is the downside. He is absolutely clipping. But I'm not catching him. And I've gone up to the speed, I'm on the speed limit. I was just below the speed limit before. Now I'm just on it and I'm still not catching him. Like I said, he's my buffer. He's going to get dumped before me. So yeah, what was an impact wrench for? Are you asking me a question or you? Oh, I missed that. You're saying what is an impact wrench for? Oh, we missed the range just blown off to the side. Alright then. So what is everybody up to today? What are we doing? Anything exciting happening? Anything gone wrong for you like it has for me the last few days? at the moment. What are you working on, partners? I'm bloody hungry. Got a sandwich beside me. I'm gonna eat this now. Watch all the Muppets later on telling me it's illegal to eat and drive. Where in Ireland, it's not. Watching you drive at the speed limit. My day job. What is your day job, mate? Watching a live cam from Israel. So yeah, it's not illegal to eat and drive in Ireland, and it's not illegal to drink a drink and drive. Now what I mean by that is, I don't mean alcoholic drink. And you can even eat an ice cream, but you are not allowed to hold a phone. That's the illegal thing. But you are allowed to eat like I'm doing now. But it's not actually, it's not illegal. Depends what is in your mouth. I suppose, yeah. I never thought of it that way. Never thought of it that way. Le Mans truck. Le Mans. Le Mans. Le Mans. Hello, Mr. Lorry. Bye-bye, Mr. Lorry. So what's everyone working on at the minute? Or is everyone pretending to work but watching me drive? Drive shaft to change on the computer. I mean, people must be really bored watching me drive and eat. Never did one on a Peugeot before. They're all more or less the same. Every car is more or less the same. What's actually wrong with the drive shaft? Or is it a CV joint issue? I've got parts ready to do a TD4 clutch pit and dual mass. Any ideas? Yeah, don't do it. Right, they're a nightmare. The transfer box, to take off the transfer box on them, there's 4 bolts, I believe, and they're just awkward. They're just awkward to get to. Yeah, it's just awkward. It's just awkward, mate, unfortunately. What sandwich is it? Cheese, tomato, and ham. but from what I can remember, just a nightmare. They're just awkward. The boot split. Do you have the special machine with the stretchy boots to put the stretchy boots over, so you don't have to take the CV joint off? It's so much easier. I got water as well. Are you not entertained watching me drive and eat? We've still got another. Oh, come on, the bus is coming. Either overtake me or fucking don't. Or don't then. Fucking idiots. Toyota drivers. Fuck me. They can see that there's stuff coming and it's merging onto the road, and yet they try and then just come straight beside me and not put the foot down. Like, what the fuck? Roger. I can't see. I had to replace a clutch on a Beetle last month. A crotch. How was the crotch to replace? I've never personally replaced a crotch on a car before. Was it awkward? You have to be careful feeling the crotch, surely. Get into trouble there very quick. K left on this road before I have to turn off. Like I said, if I miss your comments, just do it again and I will see them. Day off today. Why are you beeping at me? It's beeping at me because it's telling me I'm really good at sticking to the speed limit, and it's awarding me with beeps. That's what it's doing. It's saying, Leon, you are fantastic. I'm going to beep at you just to tell you how fantastic you are. And I'm like, thank you very much. Oh, this Toyota is obviously... Oh, no, now he's broke his arse to overtake the car behind me and he's pulled off straight away. Ha! You're all stuck in traffic jams. I'm not. Bye-bye. I shouldn't really say that because I bet... Give it a minute and I'm going to be stuck in fucking traffic, aren't I? I was stuck in an Irish traffic jam the other day. I filmed it. See that in a video coming up. An hour and 10 minutes left before I am where I need to be. Every single off-ramp is just chock-a-block with traffic. Hopefully my off-ramp in 57 kilometers isn't chock-a-block. You're going to pull out in front of me, aren't you? In your, what is it, T-Rock? I hope you didn't pull out in front of me. There we go again, telling me how good I am. Have you always been in Ireland? No, I moved over here when I was... Ooh, how old was I? How old was I? 11, I think. Mommy is charging you by eating. There is no need. Oh yeah, see, how am I supposed to answer you? You know I'm live. I'm not supposed to answer it. Or am I? I'll try. I think it's just gonna... Oh, I didn't let me. Hello? No, it didn't let me. That's a shame. Are we still live? I think so. Where am I off to? Maynooth! I'm going to Maynooth. And I'm just over an hour away from Maynooth. If you just tuned in, you just missed me eating a sandwich. Exciting times. Now I don't know if I'm going through the barrier. No, I don't know I'm going through that one. And I think there's another. I just caught you saying so I'm literally just eating a sandwich. I can't smell. That makes two of us. Yeah, you've just literally, if you've just tuned in, you've just missed me eating a sandwich and swearing at someone in a Toyota. Oh, McDonald's! Could have gone to McDonald's. Bloody hungry now, even more hungry. Oh, why do wheels what? Why do wheels on modern BMWs weld themselves to the hubs? It's to do with the metal that they actually use, and it reacts with the other stuff. But mainly it's dog piss. Dog piss is like an acid, and it can eat into the metals. Some cars suffer with it more than others. But yeah, dog piss. Dog piss. Why are you doing that? Mummy still has bulbs at home. I don't get that. Yeah, like electrolysis. Like, I've just overtaken you, so why are you trying to overtake me back? It depends on the metal they use. Like I said, some cars are worth. Some cars, all the paint flakes off the alloys. Again, same thing. The doggy piss. Can I see the signpost to where we need to go? No. Not at the minute. when they just broke. You got a caddy up her arse. Like, why is this caddy up my arse? No need for it, caddy. No need for it, I tell you. Should we let him overtake, or should I just hang it out for a bit longer? Range Rovers in the last week, exhaust pipe and back of the engine. What a lovely job. Yeah, but think of it this way, if cars didn't break down, we wouldn't have a job. So I actually don't mind cars breaking down, because it means we get jobs, and if they're awkward, you just have to charge more, don't you? It looks like the picture's gone. If I'm still live, can you let me know? People don't like to be overtaken. Still alive. Yes, I'm still alive. I seem to keep getting the Range Rover jobs. Fun to do, but crazy what you have to. Yeah, I know. What was I doing the other day?